Hello readers, Miss Holstein here, reading to you another story today. Today's story is another Berenstain Bears story. Today's story, Sister visits the dentist, and she's a little scared because she has her first loose tooth. And she isn't quite sure what the dentist does, and she sees all the different tools that he has, and all the different things that he can use on her teeth, and she is not quite so sure that she wants to go. And of course, Brother isn't helping very much either. So today, we're going to read The Berenstain Bears Visit the Dentist. Are you ready? Remember, we're going to use our tracker eyes and our magic pointer fingers to read along the page. Reading in 3, 2, 1. The Berenstain Bears Visit the Dentist. Taking good care of their teeth is something all bears do. That's why Sis and Brother brush and go to the dentist, too. That's right, readers. We should always brush our teeth at least 2 times a day, and then we should always have at least 1 or 2 checkups at the dentist for a visit. One morning, Sister Bear woke up in the same old bed, in the same old pajamas, and yawned the same old yawn. But something was different. "I have a loose tooth," she told Brother. "Well, push it back and forth with your tongue and maybe it'll come out," yawned Brother as he turned over to go back to sleep. "Then what?" asked Sister. Brother had told her about the tooth fairy and she wanted to hear it again. "Then put it under your pillow and the tooth fairy will take it away and leave a coin in its place. But," Brother added, "be sure to tell Mama about it first." Later at breakfast, when Mama was reminding Brother that he had a dentist appointment after school, she noticed that Sister was eating funny. "She has a loose tooth," Brother explained. "When it comes out," said Sister, wiggling it with her tongue, "I'm going to put it under my pillow for the tooth fairy. If she doesn't wiggle it out, she can come to the dentist with us and he can yank it out," Brother grinned. "Never mind that kind of talk," said Mama. "Dr. Bearson doesn't yank. He's very gentle and very careful." "I'll get it out myself, Smarty," Sister shouted as Brother hopped onto the big yellow school bus. But Sister was still wiggling her loose tooth with her tongue when she and Mama met Brother after school and went to the dentist. Dr. Bearson, dentist. "It feels stuck," she said, showing Dr. Bearson her loose tooth. "Well," said the dentist, "I'll have a look at it after I examine Brother's teeth. You can stand on this stool and watch, if that's all right with Brother." "Sure," said Brother as he climbed into the special cub seat in the big dentist chair. "She can watch me and see how it's done." Brother had been to the dentist before, and he couldn't help showing off just a little. Sister watched as Dr. Bearson checked each one of Brother's teeth with a special tool. "How do you see the backs?" she asked. "With this little mirror," said the dentist. "Here, have a look." "Wow," said Sister, looking into Brother's mouth. "It looks like a cave with a tongue." While Dr. Bearson checked Brother Bear's teeth, Sister looked at the other tools on his work tray. There were little picks, a scraper, a tamper, and a yanker. She had become so interested that she had forgotten all about her loose tooth. She went to work wiggling again. She wiggled hard, but it was still stuck. There were some other interesting dentist things. A water squirter for rinsing, an air squirter for drying, and a little drill on the end of a big hinged arm for cleaning out a cavity. and brother had a cavity. "It's just a tiny one," said Dr. Bearson, "in the last of your baby molars, but it's best to fill it to keep it from getting bigger." Said brother bravely. "Glad it's not mine," thought sister, still wiggling. After Dr. Bearson cleaned out the cavity, he rinsed it with the water squirter and dried it with the air squirter. Then he mixed up some filling cement and filled it. He gently tamped the filling down and scraped it smooth. A final rinse, and brother jumped down as good as new. "Your turn," he said. Bravely, sister climbed up into the cub's seat, still wiggling, but that loose tooth just didn't seem to want to come out. Said the dentist, looking at the tooth. Said sister, waiting for him to reach for those big yankers. But while she waited, Dr. Bearson gripped the tooth with a piece of gauze, gave a tug, and out it came! That was easy. Sister looked at the tooth. It was very tiny. Dr. Bearson gave it to her to keep. Now it was her turn to hop down as good as new. "Don't I get a lollipop or something for being good?" she asked brother. "You get a balloon," he said. "Lollipops aren't good for your teeth." And that's true. It's a lot of sugar in lollipops. Her balloon says, "I brush every day." The next morning, sister plunged her hand under her pillow and found a shiny new dime where the tooth had been. "The tooth fairy came," she told brother. "I told you she would," he yawned. Then she ran into the next room to show Mama her shiny new dime. The end. There are some more Berenstain Bears first-time books here for you to look at. The first book says New Baby, number 2 is Go to School, number 3 is Go to the Doctor, and many more. So if you want to take a look and pause the video and take a screenshot or take a picture, you can collect them all. I hope that you keep reading, readers. I think this was a fun story to remind us that, number 1, we need to brush our teeth every day. Number 2, if we do have a loose tooth, we need to let an adult know. So maybe if it gets extra to where the tooth is still stuck, that we need to go to the dentist and have a quick checkup. And number 3, most importantly, that the dentist isn't scary. They're there to help us to keep our teeth healthy and clean, because all of us have such great smiles. If you want some more Berenstain Bears books, there's more on the back of this that you can look at. Some of them are on Random House, some of them are on the Berenstain Bears book website. I will have it linked in the description if you want to look at more. But I hope that you keep reading, readers, whether it's the Berenstain Bears book series or one of your favorite books. Maybe Pete the Cat, maybe Splat the Cat, maybe something different. But that's okay, because remember, when we read together, we can be together. I'll read to you next time. Bye-bye.